Who are you? I thought. The man stared back at me. He had short, dark hair and tan skin. His face looked like he had seen his share of sun and sandstorms. His hands were covered in cuts and scars. I stared back at him. His eyes were cold, dark, a little sad maybe. The man stood motionless, but behind his eyes you could tell there was a world of movement going. Too much movement, perhaps. I didn't recognize him, but there was something so familiar about him. I closed my eyes. This man looked nothing like me. He was aging, worn, tired. His eyes almost reflected everything he had seen, and it had to have been a lot. Like blinds on a shattered home, they concealed the messed up, complicated truths, and so much more that lurked within. Concealed them from the judging eyes of the rest of the world. No, this man had nothing in common with me. As I remember, I was young, carefree, nowhere near aging. Not yet, anyway. Compared to this man, I was still a kid. He had seen so much, and he had seen it, experienced it, and contaminated his soul with it, so others didn't have to, 'cause others shouldn't have to. No man should ever have to. I opened my eyes and stared back into the mirror. When did this happen? Who am I looking at? I bent down into the sink, cut my hands under the cool, running water, splashed them on my face. I used to know myself so well before, but now the changes have been so quick and drastic that I hardly had time to keep up. So what do I do in the meantime? I wear a mask. Instead, people will see a cardboard cutout of the person I remember me being. Eventually, hopefully I will get to know me again. And hey, who knows, I might even like me.